Race 1 at the Meadows on Saturday night gets underway at 6:33, and we've got a really good 5:25 metre maiden final to kick off proceedings there on Saturday night. I've gone with Whelan Scorcher on top off box 2. I thought it was a really good heat win here last time out. Began fast off box 4, led throughout in 30:22, and I thought if he puts in a similar performance again this week, it'll be very, very hard to beat in race 1. In race 2, it's a grade 7 event over 5:25 metres, and I've gone with Steamer Redeemer on top in this race off box 8. I know that his winning strike rate isn't great. He's won 1 from 14, but he does come up with a winnable race on Saturday night. He might not have been winning lately, but he's been getting pretty close, and he's been going well in some good times as well. Race number 3, I've gone with the Ridge on top box 6. I thought this was probably one of the hardest races of the night to sort out, but I do quite like this greyhound. He won here in 30:03 last month. He stalked the leader throughout on that occasion, and he was just too strong for them late. I think if he settles handy to the pace, he's definitely a strong greyhound, and he's a big winning hope in the third on the programme. Race 4, I've gone with Camulus off box 2. I think you can basically forget his last start miss at Cranbourne. He was driving up towards the lead in the early stages, and then he found trouble. I think it's pretty safe to go off his prior victory here at the Meadows in 30:23 when he led throughout. He's drawn down in box 2 on Saturday night, and I think he's a really good chance of leading from start to finish. Race 5, Time for Peace comes up with box 3. I'm a big fan of this dog. He's won 7 from 21 so far, so he's got a very good winning strike rate. He's won 3 of his last 4 races. Last month he won here by 6 lengths and in a fast time as well of 29:69, which was the quickest of the day. If he picks the jump on Saturday, I can't really see anything else in this race matching motors with him. Race 6, Christo Bale. What can you say about this dog? He is an absolute champion. He has been dominant in his last couple of 600-metre races, both time-wise and margin-wise. I know it's actually quite a strong field that he meets on Saturday night, but just the way that he's been going, I think he's definitely one to be running through the multis. Christo Bale in race 6. Race 7, Jarek Bale comes up with box 1. He was sent out the $1.40 favourite here last time out, but he did cop quite a significant check in transit, so I think you can probably forgive that run. His 2 prime wins at Sandown were outstanding, including a 13-length win there 2 starts ago in 33:87. And on that performance, I think he's the one to beat in race number 7. Race number 8, Shimmer Classic comes up with box 5. Look, this is a greyhound who's definitely proved that she's capable of mixing it with the best greyhounds at the elite level. She finished 3rd in the Group 1 Sapphire Crown final at Sandown last month, and she led for a long way on that occasion. I can definitely see her picking the jump in this, and from there I think she'll be very, very hard to run down. Race 9, Going All Right, comes up with box 4. She's in really good form. She's set to make it 3 wins in a row, hopefully, on Saturday night. She's come out running in her past couple of races at Sandown, and she's going some very good times as well. Her winning times in her past couple of races there have been 29:61 and 29:49. Based on that, I can't see any reason why she won't be making a hat-trick on Saturday night. In race number 10, I've gone with Mohawk Mork on top. He comes up with box 2. I think he's quite an exciting up-and-coming greyhound. He's only had the 4 race day start so far, and he's already won 3 of them. He finished 6th at Sandown last time out, but he found huge early trouble on that occasion. That was when he initially settled on the pace. Forget about that. Go off those prior wins, and I think he should be back in winning form again coming up in race number 10. Race 11 is a grade 5 race over 5:25 metres, and I've gone with Chart Topper off box 6. I think in her last couple of races she's really put in some eye-catching runs. She's not likely to be the fastest away, but she will definitely be hitting the line strongly, and she could well finish over the top of them in the penultimate on Saturday night. Race 12, once again, we've got one of these tricky races to finish off the night at the Meadows. Eventually I did settle on Gemma Blue. I'm hoping that she might represent a wee bit of value off box 6. I'm probably expecting her to land in quite a nice position. If there does happen to be any trouble in behind, then she could well be off and gone.